What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning into the channel. I'm Kevin Duffy. This is Duffy Geeks Out, and I'm coming at you with my review of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Kind of a mouthful, but this is the 7th film in the Mission Impossible franchise, and it is the first one that is a part 1 of 2. All of them have been pretty standalone movies, some connected characters, some connected villains, but this is the first one where it's literally the first half of a mission is in one movie, and the ending of this mission is going to be in the follow-up. It's a really interesting take on it. Tom Cruise is still kicking ass, even though he's like 100. He's still got the classic Tom Cruise beats there. You're going to see a lot of cool action stunts. You're going to see him running full speed, hands going a million miles an hour down the road. And yeah, this is a true summer blockbuster. It's a lot of fun from start to end. And I can't tell if it's my favorite entry in the franchise just yet. Having just seen it, I feel like I need to weigh it against some of the other ones. To this point, my favorite one was the previous one, Fallout. So I'd have to see this one more time, I think, before I can make a judgment as to whether or not it is my favorite Mission Impossible. But I had a lot of fun with this one. It was a thrill ride, and there were good jokes. There was good hand-to-hand combat. There were high stakes. All the classic tropes of Mission Impossible. Lots of fake masks, lots of death-defying stunts, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And all of the returning characters are awesome. Rebecca Ferguson's great, Ving Rhames is great, Simon Pegg is great, Tom Cruise is obviously great, and then the addition of Haley Atwell, who I love, having her thrown into the mix here to be a new, kind of pseudo member of the team for this mission. She did a great job, and she had awesome chemistry with Tom Cruise, and she had a lot to do in this movie. She's not just, like a damsel in distress who has, a little bit of screen time. I actually think she got second billing, if I'm remembering the way that the credits rolled in, which makes sense because she has the most to do outside of Tom Cruise in this movie. So she was absolutely welcome in this franchise, and I thought she did a great job in this movie. I can't wait to see what her character will bring in the next installment. And then the other addition to this cast, or at least this movie, was the inclusion of the villain Gabriel, who is played by Esai Morales. I think I said that name right. I've seen him. He's kind of one of those actors who just pops up and things like, oh, he's that guy. I know that guy. And the last thing I saw him in was Teen Titans Season 2, where he was Deathstroke. He did a pretty good job as Deathstroke, too. So this guy's definitely got some villain chops. He was a good character. The plot with him is that he is somebody from Ethan's past, who they kind of brush over that. I'm sure the next movie will flesh it out a little better, who has been tasked by artificial intelligence, which is the big enemy in this movie, which is pretty ironic given the current state of the world and the rise of artificial intelligence and trying to figure out what to do with it. He is basically driven by the artificial intelligence to be this, kind of harbinger of death, trying to get the MacGuffin in this movie, which is a key that can shut off the artificial intelligence. So that's all I'll tell you about the plot of the movie. I'm not going to go into any spoilers here. But yeah, this movie is great. The big stunt's great. The jump that everybody saw in the trailers, the jump's really cool. And I definitely held my breath watching it. I was like, oh, my stomach fell a little bit. That happens sometimes. It's weird. It's almost like you're there on like a roller coaster when you see some shit go down like that. And that's certainly how it felt with me on that jump. But this movie was really good. Absolutely one of the best movies I've seen this year. I didn't see Across the Spider-Verse, which is probably would have been my favorite movie I've seen of the year if I had got a chance to see it. But this movie, having not seen Across the Spider-Verse, which everybody says is fantastic, is definitely the best movie I've seen all year. The best one I've seen in theaters. So anyways, guys, my question is for you. Have you seen Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1? If you have, what'd you think about it? Where does it rank with you with your other Mission Impossible movies? Like I said, for me, I can't tell where it's going to fall. I have to watch it one more time. Fallout was my favorite. Ghost Protocol after that. But this one, This one's either between Ghost Protocol and Fallout, or it might even be right there with it. I need to watch it one more time before I make my final decision there. But anyways, that's going to do it for me here. Do me a huge favor. Click that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.